My name is One Survivor, and today I am going to survive 100 days as a spy in hardcore Minecraft. If you didn't know, I am in Sword 4000's 100-day island survival video. There are factions and all sorts of teams on this island, and we have to all survive. I would join the Butter Republic owned by It's Ryan, but it turns out this republic is owned by Lacuna, who is an original member of the Butter Republic, but is now the president. He had betrayed us. Now, where do I fall into all of this? Well, my number one job is to side with Lacuna, no matter what. Do whatever Lacuna wants, whatever his team wants, whatever I'm ordered, I will have to do it. All while giving information to It's Ryan. But before this story starts, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and it helps me create content like this. Anyways, this is my story, 100 Days as a Spy. Day one was spent like any peasant would in Minecraft, just chopping down trees, and while I was here, I even met up with a team. Now, at the time, I wouldn't know this, but a few of those members over there were gonna be teaming with Sword 4000. This team was pretty kitted out, and I immediately knew I had a lot of grinding I needed to do. But while they were handing out the gear and all that, I was actually crafting resources, as that is very much needed, because I definitely need this. I would craft the basic tools, all sorts of weapons, and a wooden pickaxe, your average wooden axe, and I would even craft a boat. Now I might be asking yourself, Survivor, why do you need a boat? Well, I need to head to the Butter Republic. Now, there is a Discord, and in the Discord, I decided I was going to join with the Butter Republic again. And so, as I headed towards the Butter Republic, I would actually meet up with Veladino. Now, I didn't know at the time if he was on my team or not, so I was pretty scared. Oh, he's on our team. Hey, hi. I'm not here to...
Wait, who?
Hey, I see a bunch of players.
Is he on our...
I'll follow.
I'm
following.
I don't think that guy's on our team, I'm not sure.
Is Velo
wait,
Denso on our team?
Wait, what are you talking about? Whereabouts?
Alright, you go ahead, I'll just follow you from behind, okay? Veladino would take me on a little bit of a boat ride to the Butter Republic. The Butter Republic actually wasn't that far from spawn, so it wasn't really that much of a hassle to get there. Now, the Butter Republic was very kitted out, and I was really happy to be here, and I was taken in as an original member because I was originally part of the original Butter Republic in the last video. The Butter Republic had an establishing house, an area where they all did crafting, a farm, a storage room, a farm, and a lot of people here were in diamond or in iron. Meanwhile, I was over here, dirt poor, I had nothing, and I was extremely weak. But I was given this throwing knife. An
assassin's need.
Something tells me we'll need this. This achievement alone said a lot about my journey in these 100 days, but I also started begging for gear.
Hey, what is this?
Does thy have ores?
Oh yeah, wait, we can...
One of iron for the poor person.
So I guess
yeah.
right.
Oh, I have auto jump on. Magic.
Rich, just go to those cords and you'll be at that base.
Now I was actually given some iron, and I was really happy about this, so I could make armor and just the basic tools, because this mod pack was pretty dangerous. I even made this iron shield that I think is pretty cool, so I enjoyed that. So you might be wondering how Lacuna got into power. Well, there was an election, but they actually didn't let It's Ryan be a runner for it, so it was sort of unfair. And the reason the entire team was so kitted out is Lacuna went on an insane mining trip and started just handing out diamonds for the entire team. And it's sort of what favored him to be labeled as president. They even had a sushi shop here. Like, this was a pretty advanced nation. And while I was still in iron the entire time, it just made me feel great. Now, I desperately needed iron for a new powerful weapon, and apparently someone did have iron, so I was told to meet up with him, and it turns out the guy who had the iron I needed was Duckton. Duckton would give me a stack in 35, he'd give me a lot of iron, and I was thankful. I didn't really think anything much of it, but it turns out the entire team wanted iron, so I would actually, as I was being crafted, I got abused for this iron. And then I would eventually give it out, but like, that was just, they are aggressive here. You really can't take their iron. And I even made an iron halberd. Now these things are dangerous. They do a lot of damage, and they are quite powerful. I was even given these apples, and everyone was freaking out. It was ridiculous. Who just talked?
If you have
No, the apples.
actual apples, pass them the apples. We can actually.
Now, Rich would finally show up into the Butter Republic. He actually had been starving and wandering around in the jungle for some time, and I was really happy that we gave him some steak. Now, if there's one thing you need to know about Rich, is that he's the second part of It's Ryan, and he's yellow, and he's got a mouth on the right side of his arm, which we're just not going to question about it. Now, Rich and I, we are both spies for It's Ryan, as we both feel like It's Ryan was cheated out of being president.
Oh.
Buddy!
Yeah! Rich!
Look, you get one.
I already have them. So.
Oh, okay. Well, not good.
First problem the Butter Republic would come across is pushing this cow into the pen. Cows were pretty rare, as tigers in this mod pack would just kill them. It's Rich and I both were given to assignments. Rich would stay with the Butter Republic and keep spying on them. Meanwhile, I had something else I needed to do. I was gonna go meet up with a man named Luca, who's basically my sponsor. I did though need food, and so I spent the next day, and on day 2, I headed out to go meet up with Luca. My excuse for leaving would be that we needed cows. I'm gonna get levels, and if I find cows, do you need me to kill them or tell you chords of where they are?
We can kill them now.
Well, we have two cows already, so we can just breed them.
And so, I got on the boat and headed to spawn. That is where I was gonna meet Luca. After a bit of boating and just a little bit of food, snacking, and all sorts of stuff, I finally arrived at spawn. Now, the thing about being dangerous in the wilderness is, in fact, tigers. Tigers are mobs that, in fact, if they bite you, they will stun you. They do a ton of damage, and they can thrash you around no problem. So the fact that there was a tiger nearby was pretty nerve-wracking to me. But so while I arrived, I had no idea this tiger was even here at the first part of it. And so as I went out and I killed this raccoon, I would run into the tiger.
A custom village, and Captain's just found a custom village now. This could...
Oh, tiger! No.
Run.
I was really lucky that the tiger did not get up and start running at me, otherwise I would literally have died on day 2. Now, Luca was thousands of blocks away, so when night came, I just built up a bunker and hid. No worries of a tiger nearby. Well, actually about that, he was watching me. Oh my god, the tiger's eyes glow in the dark? Oh my god.
It's good to meet you again, LCF. So, yeah, you killed me last time.
So actually, it turns out that it wasn't just the next day that Lucas showed up. He actually showed up on day 10, and we would finally exchange goods. He would give me diamond armor, diamond shield, and a diamond halberd. That thing does a lot of damage. I put on the diamond armor and felt safer than I ever had in the last few 10 days. I was a lot more powerful too, this diamond halberd. And I'd even get in this boat and start heading out with Luca. Even that guy in the back, Dark Chaos, randomly joined, and I gave him my past iron armor. It was a little awkward taking Luca to the Butter Republic, but honestly, we didn't really mind. So after a little bit of a boat ride, I took him to the Butter Republic, which he would actually go there with It's Ryan a little bit into the future. Now, I could not stay and give this man a cup of tea. I needed to head to a custom village, and you might be wondering, where did everyone go? Why do you need to go to a custom village? It's because the Butter Republic had found Sword's base, and I, being one of now the most powerful players in the Butter Republic, needed to get there ASAP. This was a lot of running I needed to do. Like, I mean, quite a bit of traveling. Wait for me!
With the team.
I was hundreds of blocks away, and I needed to use me and diamond armor as a way to be able to stall.
How do I get out of here?
Yo, what's the Z to this?
Up the stairs.
But sooner or later, I would finally arrive at the entrance of Sword's base, and I would see someone and immediately hit.
They'll be so confused.
I think I was pretty happy to see that it was not Sword's team that was at the entrance. It was in fact my own team, the Butter Republic. And being the simple people we are, we went inside and we just raided Sword's base. Took a lot of things, and even destroyed a chicken spawner. I know, I don't know how that got there. And so me and Rich actually went on a little bit of a boat joyride. But little did we know, Sword's team had arrived and was here at the base. Oh my god. And they enter the base, not even knowing at the time that we were there. But at some point, they noticed that life was here, and so they ran outside and waited by the entrance. They sat there for the entire night, and for quite some time too. And when Veladino showed up, he thought that Sword's team was our team, and he got jumped. And we immediately headed to battle.
I'm chasing him.
Where is he?
What just happened?
We were alerted that Sword's team was here. They killed Veladino, and he had died to a fire. And so, the battle against Sword and the Butter Republic had finally started. We charged in with every intent to kill, but as Barry turned around, he would immediately kill Magic one shot. We had hit as their archery power and long-range power was a lot more heavier than our own. And so we sat and took cover behind anything we could, even our own shields. They had a lot of power when it came to long range, and we weren't about to deal with it. But we managed to break the line and came in full swing and started attacking. Roboto, get over here. Oh.
He's low.
Wait, should we kill him?
Yeah.
Kill him. Oh, no, that's you. That's you.
Oh god.
They kind of...
I would manage to hold Sword off of my own teammates, and we started chasing them. My Hellberg apparently had done tons of damage to Sword, 4 hearts per hit, and this would cause their team to retreat. After a good amount of crits and amount of hitting, they started running. Now they were really fast, and they had tons of gaps, allowing them to run for quite some time, but we tailed them anyways. After chasing them for quite some time, we realized this is actually what they wanted.
I'm still chasing them. Should I let back?
I'm chasing Barry.
I'm chasing
No,
SSR.
don't let back
They're
yet.
splitting us up, guys. I know this strategy.
Yeah.
Back up. Regroup,
Yeah, everyone.
Regroup,
Yeah,
regroup.
regroup
Follow me.
back.
Follow me.
Regroup
Follow me.
back.
But I don't know where you are.
We let Sword's team go as we needed to regroup. We knew that this is kind of what they did in past videos, and we took that information and started to use it here. As we were regrouping, you can see it in Sword's eyes when he notices that our entire team had grouped together and that they needed to get out of there. As soon as Sword saw our entire group once and all together, he started running along with SSR. We were not that far behind. running after them and using Optifine to stay on their trail.
But he's not away.
Alright. No. They're gonna hit a mountain eventually, and then they'll slow down.
Barry, Sword, and everyone on their team, they would use the terrain in order to allow for them escaping. We would end up losing Barry and start heading back to Sword's base. Now, I had to log off at the time, and when I had logged on, all hell had broken loose. Ryan was at the Butter Republic base, and we originally thought he was on our team, but no, he immediately started attacking Yami Josh, pinning them against a cactus, killing him pretty much instantly. Danny would be their next target, as he was not expecting to be targeted, and they critted him out with the Hellbirds. And the guy, Dark Chaos, the guy who I met earlier, he was AFK and he would be killed too. There was no mercy, and 3 guys of the Butter Republic were just slain. There was nothing we could have done about it. We sat back and we would watch, and in rage of these texts in the chat, we started to burn Sword's base to the ground. Well, when I say we, I mean Lacuna. I just arrived to see the flames of Sword's base burning in the distance. As I ran to look for the team, using replay mod, it was easy as heck to see that Lacuna was just running around with a flint and steel and burning whatever he could. He was a pro arsonist. And we would even at the time loot bodies, as that is what we needed. We needed gear, as we were no longer the hunters. We were the hunted. After losing 3 members and 2 members from Sword, we had lost 5 guys, and that was about half of our entire team. We knew it at the time that we needed to get out of here, and we needed to start to run. Now, Duck, he was pretty far out, and he is actually a very important member to this story. Duck would be the reason we kinda were screwed, and we didn't want to end up like Magic or any of the fallen members. While Duck headed back, Barry and Sword's team passed by us, and as they passed by, Duck would trail them for a little bit, and enough to see a little yellow guy in iron armor. If you guessed it, it was It Rich. It Rich was with Sword's team, and at the time it hit us pretty hard. But Duck was in the distance, and he actually spotted Rich with Sword. And so as Rich started running away, he was being tailed by Duck. Rich had literally no idea that he was being chased by Duck, and just couldn't tell if he was gonna live or not. As, unfortunately, I can't get that scene, you'll have to go check out Ryan's video in the link to see his death. And I would be on the coast when we got a chat saying Rich was dead.
Wow, and it's only day 38.
Oh, okay, well, Rich is dead.
Sword be homeless
Bruh.
now.
So, to Duckington the Duck, do you realize how bad you just f***ed up?
Oh no. Oh no.
Message from Ryan scared a good amount of members of the Butter Republic, and Lacuna would order for us to retreat, leaving behind the old base we had originally established to go and create a new one. All while I was letting Ryan know the coordinates of our new base. Now, Ryan knew this, and at the time he was boiling for anger, and I actually thought Ryan would show up, but he never did, so we're just gonna forget that. As I was traveling, I would meet up with Lacuna and Duck to find out that we were weaker than ever. We had lost 5 members and only had 5 members left.
Rich was killed by Duckton.
Yeah, Duckton.
Yes. Yes, he was, and now I'm going after Duckton. I hope you know very damn well.
He says he was gathering information on Sword.
What? What do you mean?
I'm confused.
Huh?
What happened?
Are you saying
Yeah?
what? What
Wait,
does that mean?
Rich was with...
I'm
Sword,
good.
right?
I'm good. Carry this. Why do you need me to
Was he
carry
like trying
it?
to spy on him?
Ryan's threats did not stop, and we'd find out that he was wearing full diamond armor and even had a diamond greatsword. Basically, it's the same thing as a halberd, except it's a sword.
No, he was not spying for Sword. You just killed an innocent man.
I just killed somebody for no reason.
And now you're gonna get murdered brutally.
Alright, I have 2
I
shots.
hope you know
against
that
them.
literally in the first 30 seconds of being on this server, I killed 3 people.
Oh, wait, how do you
Who'd
fire
you
this
kill?
thing?
How did I kill?
Oh,
Because
that's
I
how-
had a guy
okay.
that's been working all of yesterday and today to get me stuff.
No. No. Who did you kill?
Who did I kill? I killed Yami Josh.
I got the bullets, don't worry. Oh, what the?
No, Ryan is alive. Rich is dead.
Yeah, and Ryan's out.
Yeah.
Ryan's out for revenge. Oh god. Tons of days later, we would be just chilling at this point. We were planning, building, and doing all sorts of things to establish the original power we had before. We basically did nothing on these few days and sort of just built, tried to get to back where we were, as we had lost 5 members and we needed to regain our power, creating enchantment tables, getting all sorts of resources that we needed. And I needed levels, and I would do a little bit of a XP gaining montage for quite some time. And we even gave the entire team jobs. And all while this was going on, Rich
Bolt
was
is
watching
an
me
iron
from above,
nugget, an iron
establishing
ingot,
me
and a
as
feather for
Ryan's
4.
only spy. And it hit hard.
Okay.
I was pretty much in charge of getting food. Now, we desperately need food, and I thought these chickens would do just fine, but we never really used them. So I went straight to fishing. Fishing was the easiest way to get food and levels for me, and so I would be doing this for quite some time. All while our team reestablished and started creating walls. Now this took more than a few days. It actually took tons of days, and we would finally be. I actually sat there fishing. I would barely move. I just sat there and pressed right click for like tons of days. I haven't even edited the day count, but I'm pretty sure I look like an NPC right now. Like, I just sat there and fished. That's all I did. And so I was just listening to their plans too. Like, they were just messaging and talking about plans, and I was getting every word.
So we know if we get attacked or something, and we know. So we have a fake base out here.
Yeah.
Real base is says on the rock where we actually store stuff is going to be in that rock over there.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do now, I need redstone badly.
Oh, so I have to clean this up because someone put a whole trail of rocks down. Do not do that.
Little did they know that I was giving every bit of information they had to Ryan. No, I'm not. How do you? What the heck? Is he in here? What the? What?
I've got an.
So S. Steph is in Villadine.
Survivor.
And on day 37, we would even do some weapon testing in the Butter Republic, finding out that Reach was quite a powerful tool to use in weapons. All while on day 37, I was also given my first order.
Survivor.
Yes.
Could you check what's there, because we kinda have one entity there, and that might be a player.
Okay. Over.
Guys, by the way, we have a.
Hey, Captain, you might want to come with me in case there's a player over there.
That there might be.
In this, by this hill over here.
Probably.
All right.
Captain stay, so if Survivor is actually gonna find someone, we can defend the base.
I don't think the base is my worry. Actually, I think it's my life. Now, I couldn't find this guy in the first place, so I used an ancient technique used by all hide-and-seek masters that has never failed.
Watch a jet. Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure I scared away the guys who were here, but even if it was Sword's team, I wouldn't have ratted them out. Because in these few days going on, Ryan actually had teamed up with Sword, and they both had a common interest to take down the Butter Republic. On day 38, I would head back to base, and I bet you can't guess what I did for the next few days. Can you guess? Can you guess? I got XP! Yeah! More XP for Survivor. I cannot get enough of this stuff. And on the night of day 38 as well, while I was fishing, we would even see SSR had gone into the nether. And as the sunrise for day 39 showed up, we came to the conclusion that they were getting netherite, and we were getting pretty scared. That is not a good thing for us. Also on day 39, we would learn that Captain, aka LFC, would die. He had died on a scouting mission of Sword's base, and we, as a Butter Republic, became enraged. Immediately, we were going to go to a crusade to our team member named Pimpin. He had a base with a nether portal. We were going to go there to get netherite. And so, in the night, we headed out on the journey to the nether. We said our final goodbyes to Captain, and we headed off on our journey. On this crusade, I would learn something pretty valuable. In fact, it turns out that Duck, although he wasn't our president, he was the man in charge. It was mainly because he was the strongest on our team. It seems that it's not leadership or loyalty, it's power. Power is what leads. Now, all while this was going on, I was letting Ryan know of what we were doing, where we were going, and all of that juice jazz. And on the night of day 40, the server would close for the night, giving us plenty of time to discuss plans and make up actions, all while on Discord. And so on day 41, we headed all the way back. The crusade was for nothing, I tell you. Also, while heading back to base, I found something that would kind of freak me out.
So we can... Oh, there we go. And here we go!
Come on,
Guys?
Yep.
I found a plague doctor.
Wait, what? Where?
Oh,
Where?
and it's not me.
Hey, come to negative 186,
Hey, Ryan's in the
193.
call. Ryan's in the call.
I mean, don't go there. I mean, go to...
Ryan
No,
left.
sorry, no.
Ryan left.
He's not
Ryan
here.
Dude, are you...
Come
What
to
are we
me.
talking?
Hurry, come to me. Negative
why won't
180,
it won't let me create a
197.
group- What?
everyone shut up.
180.
Negative
Yeah,
187, 202. That guy
Let me
is
create a-
sus.
Hey, is this you here?
Yeah, look at him.
Go,
Look at
go.
it.
Won't let me create a group DM.
I feel like this isn't... Is this an SCP? Are we about to die? This plague doctor guy really concerned me, as I was expecting anything at this point that could kill me. I felt like anything in this entire world could kill me because of how weak I really was. We headed on over to check out the plague doctor, but it turned out he was not an SCP. He was actually just a traitor. And we had nothing on us because we were broke, poor, and we just couldn't trade anything with them. So we left. And on day 42, we got a little bit closer to our base, but we would actually just keep traveling, and Lacuna would actually be walking around, and he would even find a volcano. That's sort of irrelevant because we never used it. And in the night of day 42, we made it home, and we were finally back, and all happy. We weren't dead. That's what we were really happy about. Now I bet you're wondering what I was doing.
Let me turn up your
Okay.
volume.
I'll turn up my volume.
Alright, I'm gonna go look
Okay,
for that
okay.
nether portal that everyone was.
Alright, I'm at the base.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the old base, to Swords 1, to see if I can find a nether portal.
I'm at our normal base today.
Alright. You might be wondering why am I heading to Swords Burnt Down Base. Well, it is because Ryan wanted to meet with me at the Butter Republic's old and destroyed base. Now, we both agreed to this as it was a decent far away and we didn't really trust one another, so it made sort of sense. But that base is like thousands of blocks away from Sword's broken base, and so I was really hoping I was going to find a horse, as from fishing, I had managed to get a few saddles. But my spirits were broken when Lacuna said he killed all the horses. But it turns out, the horses weren't dead. I just find a bunch of big, beefy, and slow horses. My first horse had a good amount of health, but he was slow. My second horse was pretty much exactly the same. They were both pretty useless. And I even tried a third horse, and he still didn't work. He was a little bit faster, but he still was useless. It was a lot of time wasted, pretty much. But my fourth and final horse had a good amount of health, and he was pretty fast. And so we were off to go to our old base. This horse was so fast, I had trouble shooting the shot with replay mode. He was so fast. But I would catch up with him. I took him across rivers in a very normal manner. You did not just see that. I spent a good amount of time traveling with this horse, but it was a lot faster than it was on the last few days. And when I finally arrived, I learned Lacuna was here as well. Quartz.
It's 08 negative 850.
08.
We'd all have to come here and then jump them, like.
Sword's making a rapier, and I think they're pretty.
Negative 850.
Rapier is what? 850. Well, technically 8 minus 8. Basically it's 0 minus 8. 25.
Alright, which side of the wall are you on?
The back side. I'm on the very back of the area. Are any of us able to get over here besides
me and Brix will get this.
I just walked in the entrance. We're all pretty tense as Lacuna saw the edge of a blade of greatsword. He had hid it, and he ordered me to get to him as soon as possible, and as soon as I did, I would have to hide. We were really prepared, and I actually thought this was Ryan, because Ryan, I was supposed to meet up with him, so I managed to message him, telling him to leave. I showed up to Lacuna, and I got down, and I hit him. But I needed to hide my horse, because I didn't trust him, and I thought he'd run away and die to a tiger. So after boxing him up, and finally on the next day, the entire Butter Republic team would show up, and we would attack. We got close to the body, getting closer every inch, waiting and ready to strike. But it turns out, it was just the dead body of Yami Josh. You know that guy who got jumped by Ryan in the beginning? Yeah, his great sword scared the death to an entire team. We were pretty jumpy, and I was honestly expecting this to be Ryan here. But we looted up for a little bit and assessed the damage that Ryan and Sword had done. They had burned down the base, taken all of the gear, dug up the graves. They had caused a ton of damage, showing Ryan's fury to this team that he hated so much. Now we actually ended up leaving, and we wanted to go to spawn. Why did we want to go to spawn? Well, we needed members. We only had 5 people, and we needed to recruit at least a few, or kill a few as well. That was also an option. And so me and Ricardo actually took a boat to spawn, and well, at spawn we find no one, and we just spend the whole rest of the day killing animals. The funny part about this too was that actually Ryan's team would be spying on us at the time. We didn't even know it. But we'd also find Captain's grave on the night of day 45. Captain was a big member, and so we paid our respects to him. And then we left. We left the next morning, and this part was where Ryan was actually watching me. I didn't know it, and he didn't let me know. We could have really scheduled a kill of the entire team if he had let me know he was here, but he didn't. And I saw signs of life, so we actually headed into the jungle. Now, the jungle is a place full of different terrain, and it's hard to navigate through. And even while we were traveling, Ricardo would find a strip mine, which we had thought was a potential base. And so we looked through it, but to no avail, there was nothing there, and so I got up and left. I actually let Ryan know that Ricardo was alone. Not take it out of context, I know it sounds weird. Anyways, I was following up behind Duck, as I knew Duck was probably the safest person to be around, and just in case I got jumped by a tiger, I would like to have him there to save my life. Now, Ricardo was by himself. He should have let us know that he was lost, and he really wanted to know where we are. But he sort of just traveled alone and by himself, and would even find this grave. But as we weren't watching him, he himself would die to Ryan.
I'm dead.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Where?
What? Oh no.
What happened?
Scores.
Wait, what? No. Whereabouts?
Where?
Ricochet, where were you? Head back. Oh, we shouldn't have left. Shite.
Stop. Wait. Go back to the base.
Wait.
We
Barry,
are on the
fight
line.
me.
Oh,
Barry,
Go
fight
on.
me.
I'll join you. We are going.
Close the gate.
Brave.
Close the gates.
You want me to stand back and I can shoot with the crossbow?
He just murdered my friend.
Oh.
This means war.
Well, oh, tiger! Watch out!
I literally do not give two at the moment.
Oh.
That's another tiger. That's another tiger.
Oh.
Alright, build full walls. We need full walls.
Barry is dead.
Duck was not happy about the death of Orcacado, and as we were traveling, we would actually run into Sword's team. Now, actually, we didn't know it was a team. At the time, we actually just thought it was Ryan, but it turns out their entire team was in the jungle. And as they were running through, we were there. What was that?
One of them has netherite, there's 3 of them.
That's Ryan! That's Ryan! I saw red. I saw Ryan.
Fall back.
Back up.
Leave.
Duck, back
Run.
up. Ryan's there.
Run.
Duck, get behind this tree. Get behind the tree.
I can't just like leave.
Yes, you can. Go.
Bro, I
Look.
can't, bro.
Look, Duck. We
Murdered Rick.
we'll come back.
I don't
Okay.
care.
We'll have Lacuna. He'll be in full netherite. We'll bring flint and steel and we'll burn it down. Okay?
Listen up.
We had no idea why they were going into the trees, but they were, and we figured that they were actually probably looking for more players, meaning they were out to kill us. So we hid behind the tree near us and stayed hidden. Now, since we were hidden, we decided that since, we're at war with these people, we would do a little bit of trolling, which we did.
Type this, we run.
3.
Oh, wait, hold up. Barry, Ryan.
You're
Go.
son-
Run.
Run. Looking at the replay, they were visibly very confused and had no idea what was going around. I actually think they thought they were at our original base, but we weren't. And we started booking it. We were not gonna stay there to find out.
Run.
It's a good look. Wait, hold up.
Just go.
Go. Run, Duck. Duck.
Alright.
Duck, go. Go.
Had to taunt him a bit.
Vietnam.
Okay, yeah, just get out of there.
We did a good amount of running to get back to base. We didn't even take any boats, any rivers, and I completely forgot about my horse. But after a few days of travel, we would finally make it to home base, where we thought we were safe. I actually logged out, and that's a bad idea, because I was actually getting XP, and I had a thing to do in real life, like do the dishes. And I went, oh, okay, nothing bad will happen while I'm gone. But logging off literally like a few days after trolling someone is not a good idea, because Sword and Barry came through the base and ravaged us, and were spying on us as I came back on. This is when I learned that the team of the mighty Butter Republic was not mighty at all. It had become a team full of cowards, and a team just focused on surviving. This team was very serious to escape.
We are leaving. That's the final order. We're leaving this base and taking what we can. This base is not safe. They know where it is. We're gonna set a trap here.
Wait, why
Wait,
was
hold up.
Wasn't
If
the
it-
original... Wait a minute. Wasn't the original plan for this base to be fake and that rock be where we store everything important?
Yes, it was, but it's too late for that. It's too late. We're gonna have to move.
Now that I knew that we were leaving the base on day 53, I had to let Ryan know. So I immediately got into the messages and started messaging him, hey, we're kind of leaving the base because y'all scared us, so, I'll let you guys know. And Ryan completely took it fine, and the team literally had no idea that I was messaging him, even though I was pretty far behind everyone, and all of my excuses were life problems, which is a very good excuse, apparently. we would finally show up at Sword's base, and now we wanted to go in to, you know, get good stuff and hopefully not die immediately. I, on the other hand, was gonna meet Ryan, Sword, and the entire team at this location, no matter what I had to do. Now, being very good at acting, I went in and decided that I was gonna pretend like I was being a very resourceful boy. I was messaging the entire team to get stuff, and my excuse was getting stuff. Yeah, I'm good at making up excuses to be a good person.
Where are you guys? Guys,
Right
where'd you guys go?
I'm at the shore.
Ow, what is it? Oh, okay, give me a second. I gotta throw something out. I haven't... Let me... Oh, golden apples, right. So I need a crafting table. Let's get out of here first, though.
Yep, go.
Everyone go back to the shore, and we're gonna boat away.
Yep, go.
Everyone to the shore. Get in your own boat. We're Stefix. Let's go to Stefix.
No, Lacuna, go to my boat.
I have my own.
If you have a crossbow, go on my boat, because then you will be able to shoot.
I don't have a crossbow.
I have one.
I just have a normal bow. That iron tip there.
That works.
I'm gonna... Everyone...
Wait, you're a survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Get over here.
I'm making my way. I'm just... I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
No. You won't be fine.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for gaps, any extra items. Y'all go ahead. I'll catch up.
This time the fisherman will die first.
No.
Yes, he will.
Well, if you're gonna just... I recommend getting out of there. We're gonna move, and we're not making our base at a shoreline. If we do, we make it a little bit... No, we can't. We're not allowed to make it away from... Because normally I would make it like a little middle of the ocean somewhere.
Can't we just make it underground?
Yeah, we could just do that, and they won't find it. But
Isn't
you guys are following me, right?
Duck is here at the base. I'm gonna wait for him to show up, and then yeah.
Who's at the base? What?
Duck was at the base, and then he logged out.
Okay.
Now, I had to stay behind, no matter what, and so I just went around the base, looking, looting, all sorts of stuff. On day 54, I even went into multiple houses and just randomly grabbed stuff, just to make it look like I was actually gathering gear for the Butter Republic. And so finally Duck left, and I was left all alone, for Sword's team to show up, and for us to begin our first meeting. I saw diamond armor. Guys, I found Sword.
I'm coming back.
Fall back.
Now I could visibly tell that Sword's team had literally no idea if I was on their side or not. So I jumped down and met them like the gentleman that I am. Now, all while this was happening, I was in the VC with the Butter Republic, making it look like they were actually taking me hostage. This was no easy task, as they were really wanting me to run. But I consistently told them that I was going to be killed if I moved. I gave Ryan all of the information I needed, all of where they were going, where they are coming, and that they are coming back to try to save me. Especially Duck. Duck was coming back to save us, and I told Ryan that he was going to be coming by the coast, and the whole team got the idea, and as I hid, they went out to go kill the enemy.
Are you inside of the walls?
I'm hiding in a house. They're outside.
I'll try and lead him away.
Akuna, we need to help him.
What are we gonna... I'm the only one... I'm
kind of leading him, I think.
We have ranged weapons.
Okay, they shot at my boat.
Now it's day 55, and Duck was being hunted by Sword. His boat was knocked out because of Sword's Depth Strider 3 boots, which allowed him to swim a lot faster. Duck was running for his life at this point. Low HP, he took a shot, which lowered him even more. He made the mistake of eating, and Sword would catch up to him and would kill him. I came over to loot the body with no regrets of my actions of telling the team of where Duck was. I was also pretty lucky that that Duck didn't tell them through freaking spectator mode, and my excuse for staying here was standing still or they would kill me. I've been threatened to move. If I move, they're gonna kill me. I can't move.
So, are you fighting? Is there 3 of them, or are you fighting them?
There are 4 of them, and the only way I'm surviving is by standing still.
Yeah.
They're gonna take you as well. Holy shit! Sword is going for us. Go, 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 go.
Welcome.
Hello, hola. I had promptly scared my team into thinking I was captured, and all the while I was giving information to my now new
Where are they going?
sword. They're heading back to. So they're gonna follow the coast, and they're actually heading to a secret base that one of their members created, and so you just like follow the coast and you should find it. They're going to the second town. That's what their goal is.
Oh, okay, that's this way.
Yeah.
Where are you guys right now?
We headed.
We're just running
north
along
east.
Oh, I'm still in the house.
Yeah.
In the village.
Yeah, just
I'm right behind you.
follow the coastline and head to that town.
Hey,
Is this the second town right here?
Yeah.
Oh, the other town? Oh, I got you.
Hey, no hard feelings about before, right? You know, like, no hard feelings?
Yeah, as long as you stay alright.
Alright, sweet. Now that we were at the second custom village, we looked around for a good minute. We had found 0 signs of life, which had meant that the Butter Republic skipped this area and started heading straight to an unknown location without letting me know. They think that I'm being held hostage by you guys, so, yeah. That was a lovely thing to go over.
How do we get up? Is this it? Nope. Yeah.
I see the village.
I'm headed over to this other one.
I'm lost.
I'm up. Do you know where the other village
You
is?
saw nothing.
750. Goes to 750.
You saw nothing.
No, I saw nothing. I promise.
The sun would set on day 55 with the notion that we had killed the Butter Republic's most powerful player, and that now, although they didn't have the most players, Sword's team was the most powerful.
I don't see them.
Yeah, they've probably already made it to Pimpin's base. It's like underground. It's more kitted out than our other one.
Oh, well, why are we here then? Let's just go home.
Oh.
Home is where the heart is.
Exactly. So why are we here?
Oh.
They're not coming here. I'm not gonna sit around waiting all day.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I messed up every single one of those. When did Will get here?
Alright, he's Crimson's messaging me right now.
Wait, is Will on our team now?
It's just Will the fish right here.
Alright, I guess then.
Hey, Will.
The next few days were full of traveling. That is all we literally did for like, what, 12 days? I'm not really good at doing quick math. But all while we were traveling, I was giving information, things I learned, all sorts of stuff, and overall having a pretty good time with Sword's team. They weren't abusing me as much as Stefix had in the past on my days of fishing, and it was a pretty good time. Sword's base too was also way more kitted out than ours, and we had a lovely chats too. That was fun as well. Wait.
So I do believe we are the strongest team on the server.
Oh yeah, y'all are.
Yeah, we've taken down.
Oh yeah, you are. Trust me, you
the
are.
one main team that we were up against. But I just don't know about that new guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's up to.
Will is the only guy here not in Diamond.
There's 3 of them on that team, and there's 3 of them on the new team.
Lacuna
Yeah,
is
the new
gonna
team,
be your.
They're working on making an instant kill trap, from what I've heard.
Oh yeah, they are. Their plan was.
Why is everyone doing instant kill traps? That's so fucking boring.
I don't know, man. Like, so basically, their plan was with the original base that we were at that y'all were scouting. They were gonna build like an instant trap in that little wooden hut that's in there, and y'all were gonna go in and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna kill them," and that's like, nice try. They also were planning to portal trap y'all too. That's another thing.
Sounds like sweaty Minecraft tactics.
Yeah, that's boring for content.
Sound like they're just. They sound like they're just dream. They're trying to be like dream, but they're not.
They've referenced lifesteal quite a bit actually. So
Oh.
yeah.
Get those kids.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
I know.
Ruined someone's day.
Yeah, y'all really got Duck real mad when you killed Rick. He was not happy.
Oh,
Bro was just walking around the jungle on his own.
man got pounced by a tiger.
Oh yeah, he got really screwed over by that tiger. That was hilarious.
Barry killed Rick. That's what I remember.
Well, he was getting. We saw him. We were jumping him, and then a tiger pounced on him, and he got stun locked and couldn't move. So then we just all killed him.
Oh wow. Yeah, Duck was not happy, and then he just like died.
Well, Duck left his team. There was 3 of them in the ocean there, but he was on his own.
Oh yeah, he came back to try to save me. Little did he know. Little did he know.
That you were captured.
He was captured.
I was
a shame.
I was captured. Yeah.
You're actually a prisoner right now.
Yeah.
We'll put you in an
Yeah,
iron
it's
bar
like
box,
Oh, it's cool.
suspended from the tree.
So around the days of 60, I don't really know what to say. We sorta came close to Sword's base, and we arrived. Yeah, we finally arrived on like day 67 to Sword's base. Sword's base was completely different compared to any Butter Republic base we had made. There were multiple houses, each with a different purpose, along with a farm, and it was a pretty good environment. I needed levels, so you know what I did for the next few days? Yeah, that's right, I got XP in every way possible. Alright. But it turns out, while I was fishing on day 68, I actually had one of the Sword's team members' fishing rod.
I want a fishing rod.
I've got one.
That's my purpose in life.
Alright, here you go, you can...
Wait, was this mine? This was mine!
Sorry, you are so loud.
I was gonna say, why are the people, all the Americans, that are literally the earliest in the day, the loudest?
Because he took my fishing rod!
I didn't take it, I was given to it by someone, alright? And I was like, ooh, fishing rod.
Okay. It's still my fishing rod.
Basically, for the next few days, I just spent it getting XP and talking to my original team. I was trying to get them to give me the coords of their base, of their current one. But because I was held hostage, they wouldn't give me the coords because, well, they thought I would tell them. So I had to use some good acting skills. English guys, it really does help. I kept saying I had escaped, and I used the dramatic all caps please. They would even ask why I was in the call and just be like, they didn't notice. My acting skills were a definite 10 out of 10, and I think I deserve a Grammy for this. Anyways, I just spent most of these days, 68 through 80, literally just getting XP. I did so many ways. I used furnaces, I went fishing, I went farming, I even went mining. Enjoy the montage. And so now I was ordered by Ryan to try to find and get the coordinates, and so I started to act out my escape plan. By joining their VC, I would act like I was being chased and hunted down. This went a little interesting. I need cords! Help! They are tailing me! Help! 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 Help!
I can't really help you, dude.
I don't know where you are.
Are you hit?
Just give me,
Are you fighting?
message me cords.
Oh, then you're gonna bring him right back to us.
You'll
Just
bring
give me
them
like
over to us, and
give
we
me
won't
like
be
a
able to do that.
give me like a
What
fake
you need to do
location.
is you need to get into the ocean and swim or get underground and lose them.
And then we'll tell you.
But there's no caves. There's no caves, so don't try and get underground. Maybe get into a village or something.
Wait, they don't have caves?
There's no caves. At least only some caves. It's only a few caves.
So
You could.
can y'all like head to Sword's burnt down base and like help me out because I am
Wait, Sword's base got burnt down?
the old.
Me. Yeah, I burned it down.
Yeah, can you,
never found
Wait,
it.
was that the one with the sugarcane farm?
Gosh, guys.
That was ours.
No.
That was
I'm gonna head.
Quiet.
Wait, that's yours?
Guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head to there, and I'll need you guys there because they are on me. Like they are gonna.
I sent him our coordinates, Sam and Vader. So find another way out. Okay. Survivor.
We need more than one way to exit this base.
I know. So make another way, Survivor. I sent
Yeah.
you an insane strip mine. Okay.
All right, Sam, let's
I need
go
you
over
to
here.
Go in there and run.
Sword, let the
around.
beam. Run. You can get away. You can get away.
Sword's
Yep.
gone. Sword's gone.
I'm
Run.
running.
All right, let's put the second exit
What
over
courts
here.
did you just send me?
Wait, make stairs.
Those.
Look,
It's
make
in the
stairs.
floor. Go in the floor.
They even questioned my loyalty at one point, and I had to use the excuse that I was an OG team member and I have helped the team in every way I possibly could. But they were very close and they were on to me, and it was pretty terrifying at the first minute.
Wait a second.
What?
I'm running.
Wait, Survivor. How do we trust you?
I've kind of been around since the beginning, and you know.
Ryan
He's
told
part
me
of our
not to
team.
attack
So,
you.
but he so I would trust him. It's just that he was taken prisoner. So we gotta. He just needs to be careful to get away.
Because I was told by Ryan not to kill you or Luca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh
killed
yeah, you
Luca.
take prisoners in this game, can't you? Because it's when you die, you die. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I killed Luca by.
Ryan was a traitor too, by the way. So like.
Wait, did you start the Butter Republic again?
It's the I can't believe it's not Butter Republic.
I know, right?
Except I'm the president of it right now, but most of our members have died.
That's true. So apparently the guy in the call was actually originally part of Ryan's plan. Luckily, he dropped it and I was spared. And so time came for my crusade to go and help out the team that I had ever done. Ryan was going to follow loosely behind us, as in fact, it was going to be an easy way for them to follow us. So I went ahead and started heading to the coordinates of where the team was. Now, Sword's team probably was a little bit skeptical of me. I don't even know if they fully trusted me. But they headed on anyways. And this, was pretty interesting. It took a few days, but I finally managed to get to the spot where I was supposed to be. Now, Lacuna, needing allies, he was the only one left of the Butter Republic. So he recruited 2 random dudes who have been out in underground pretty much for the entire 82 days that they've been around. Now, this was pretty shocking to hear at first, but I wasn't really all that surprised. When Sword's team finally showed up, I gave them the rundown of what to do and what not to do. I told them what to do is to be sure to stay hidden, as I knew one of their members were on their way. What not to do was go down this hole. Down the hole was like a fall to your death sort of bit. I'm even surprised that they even kept this and thought it would even work. But Sword would immediately show us the trap, and we knew immediately not to go down. Now, we almost got spotted, and our plan was almost exposed too.
Oh, wait, why is there wait, is that you 3?
What?
Is that you 3 above the base at the exit?
You 3?
Where are
Is
you?
that y'all running around?
If you mean us, no.
I just saw 3 different gamer tags.
That's probably Rich. I mean, not Rich. That's probably Sword.
I'm crouching.
No, Sword's not on.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he got back on.
He got back on.
I'm by the
probably
diorite
Sword,
thing.
so avoid whoever that is.
Have you gone through the diorite?
No, I haven't gone through it. I broke it just to make sure it's cobblestone now.
What, is cobblestone below it?
No, it's oh yeah, I see that drop you were talking about. Hello! So I went down the hole, but not before covering it up, as I was ordered to. Now, I wasn't going to cover it up completely, but I left some cobblestone just so Sword's team knew where to go. They were out in the distance, staying crouched, as I told them that the enemy was here. Do not stand up. Now, as I went down, I was greeted by a man known as Sam. He was weak as heck. Look at him. He's wearing half iron, and he doesn't even have full iron on. It was pretty shocking to see how poor this team was. I thought that this guy right here was the only poor dude, but no, they're both poor. Now, I kept Ryan noted on that they are connecting 2 bases. Lacuna and this team, known as the Tunnel Rats, were going to connect their 2 bases. And now Ryan wanted to know if he wanted to go down, and I told him he should probably wait, as it was best for us to wait until both teams are connected. But I took too long, and Sword and Ryan were pretty bored, and so they just left me to go back to the base. Their main job was to try to convince me to bring them to them. Now, Ryan would be out in the distance, and soon he would leave. Honestly, I continued with the excuses that I was having life problems while I was typing to Ryan. It worked every time.
I only got one.
Sorry, I'm doing something in real life right now.
If I find diamonds, I want to tell you so you can fortune it.
Well, it's just fortune 1, but yeah.
I'm not finding any. I've used half of a diamond picker.
Have y'all had any luck getting food?
I have food. I have a lot of food right now.
I've got 10 raw pork.
It won't last for, I don't know how long it'll last though, but like.
Yeah. We're starting to run low on food ourselves.
So let me just make a crafting table here, and I need to.
Are y'all gonna connect it to this base over here?
Yeah, I'm connecting it underground.
Okay.
Rat upgrade? What are these upgrades? Rat upgrades.
That's for
like I said, the team would get the memo, and soon they would leave to go back to their original base. Day 84 was a bit of a confusing one, as I needed to somehow convince the entire team to go on a suicide run to try to burn down Sword's current base. This wasn't easy, as like I said, this team is a bunch of cowards.
Oh yeah, hey, so I have Sword's base coordinates. I totally forgot about that for a second.
We can dig under his base.
We should just put a ton of TNT under his base.
We can't get TNT, no creepers.
Why are there like
Is the base made of wood?
Some of it's made of wood, yeah.
We can burn the wood.
Burn.
Right before the server, what we should do right before the server closes, once we link our bases, is, you know what, it's like a final, just whatever. Maybe we should just all go over there and attack them.
Yeah.
All together. In a big assault with all of our members.
I have 9 different weapons for no reason.
I like burning kids. I say we burn.
We burn them. I'm gonna go with flint and steel. I have flint and steel. And I'm gonna burn them, and we're gonna start destroying their base and attack them.
Lamau.
We're gonna lure them inside one of their base. Everyone's gonna try and get in the same house. I think this is.
Hey,
We're gonna gang them.
Lacuna, what were your chords for that thing? What you were at Y level? What?
11.
11?
Yeah.
I'm at Y level. I'm at negative 550, 11, negative 355.
Are you in a tunnel?
Yeah.
Then you're here.
What?
You're here.
It ends here.
Oh, no. That was deceptive. Sorry. I just branched. Did you go around, or?
No. I've been just mining in this direction, and like there's no direction of a tunnel map. My chords are.
Okay, wait. Okay, so 569.
Wait, positive?
Positive.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
So since they all liked arson for some reason, I don't know, this community is just the best. I had decided to come up with the idea to use the arson crusade. It was an idea at the time that first started out as a scouting plan. Now, we just needed to introduce them to Sword's base. But after a bit of convincing and a bit of just information, I managed to get them to agree to the arson crusade.
It's a base.
We need everyone. We can go on a simple scouting mission and just burn it down. We can do some quick arson. Let's just do some quick arson.
I love arson.
Yeah! let's get everyone a flint and steel and head over to their base, and then we can like do a burn and run.
A little wholesome.
A little wholesome moment, you know.
Yeah. Day 86, I finally convinced the team to go on the arson crusade. It was about time, as Sword and Ryan were getting pretty impatient with me, and I'm lucky I managed to convince them. But we needed to go to Luca, so we went on a bit of a traveling montage. During our traveling montage, we actually came across a body. Now, this body it spooked me in the first, but it turned out this was Stefix. Stefix had somehow died in the middle of the jungle. We had no idea how, but I'm pretty sure he was actually eaten by a tiger. Like I said, those things, don't mess with them. They do a lot of damage and they can mess you up. Day 87, we finally arrived at Lacuna's little area where he wanted to meet with us. It finally was time for us to go to Sword's base after having our leader. We would arrive at the old burned down Butter Republic base on day 90. It was pretty nostalgic seeing this place as I went from a broken little person to now being a very important person in this entire storyline. The team trusted me more than they should have, and while I was taking this horse traveling, the team got really angry for some reason. I don't know why.
Don't kill the horse! Don't kill the horse! Don't kill the horse!
He's not gonna die. He's fine.
I have leads!
Let me just hit him with my greatsword. Nothing bad will happen.
Give me a lead. Give lead.
He's gonna take him.
Alright, he'll be
Take him, and also now we have to heal the horse. I'm gonna stack. How much health does he have?
Give him a golden apple.
He's fine. He'll heal up himself. Now, while we were traveling, it turns out Sword's team was actually looking for us. And so, we were attacked. Is that every? Do we have everyone? We're missing a guy. There he is. Oh!
It's Sam.
Who shot an arrow?
None of us.
Oh. One of us. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Ow. Was it actually you?
No, it wasn't me. I don't know who it is.
Yo, wait, what?
Wait. Oh, there they are!
Oh shit. Run.
Run.
It's Sword! It's Sword!
I'm gonna let go!
Run!
He's gonna kill me, I'm gonna let go.
Go.
Sword. Crap.
I'm gonna have to leave.
Why?
I'm gonna have to legit leave the game. That's the only way I'm gonna survive.
No, don't leave. Unfortunately, LFC, no, I think this guy was KFC. He was lagging so much and would be slain by Sword. The rest of us were running for our lives. I, though, was also keeping tact on Ryan and Sword's team, letting them know that we were coming around the long way so we could give Sword and SSR and Barry some time to head back, and we would be ready for the final fight. This also took quite long, as on day 91, we got split up from Lacuna. Now, it was just me and my good old buddy here, just wandering around in the jungle, and well, while in the jungle, I thought I was pretty safe as I was on this very fast horse. But I would be proven wrong, as I kept traveling, I would learn this the hard way. Now, like I said from earlier, I thought it was safe. I thought I was fine. But I was being hunted by tigers. These things were stalking me because of my horse. So while I was traveling, I was attacked by a tiger.
Good. Are we there?
Oh god!
Oh, are you about to die from a tiger? Oh no, you're a horse! I can't help you, dude. I will die if I try.
Oh god. Dude! Help!
Is it a tiger you're fighting? Run!
I can't, he's...
Oh, there's more tigers! Run! Get out of here, there's more tigers.
I killed one.
Just run! You get out of there!
I had managed to get away, but as for my horse, well, that's a different story. Me and my good old buddy, we started running as fast as we could. Tigers, we didn't even know if we were being hunted again. We just booked it to where Sword's base was. On the way to Sword's base, we finally found another body. Now, this body was a little bit more kitted out than the rest we found. And my good old buddy, I forgot his username, so that's why I'm calling him good old buddy, looted him. And then, we had finally arrived at Sword 4000's base. Sword 4000's base had walls now. That was new. But I promptly kept hidden pretty bad, by the way. I was pretty open. And I kept watch of the base. Our team was pretty terrified of this, but the name of the Arson Crusade convinced them to stay. And together, we were about to attack Sword 4000. Now, as we approached, Lacuna was coming from the behind, so I let Sword 4000 know that Lacuna was coming. Lacuna ran in and would actually run past Sword and set the first house on fire, and Sword would have literally no idea. Lacuna kept on running through and would run past Barry and set the second house on fire as well. And this is when they noticed, and it was time for me to finish my mission.
Help me, Sam. Help me, Sam. Help me, Sam. Come here.
Oh, go back. Run! Go again. Round two.
Sam, get out of here. No.
The leader of the Butter Republic was dead. His reign of terror and betrayal and power was over. But in reality, he was just a scared man who was constantly terrified of failing his nation. And it was at this moment I felt bad. Lacuna, he was elected, and I started to question if I did was right. But then I remembered that Ryan, he was my king. My only loyalty was to royalty. And so, I said my goodbyes to the Butter Republic in the most cliche way possible. Boys. Hey boys.
Get out towards the open ocean, dude.
Get into the ocean, just boat away now.
Don't take
now
it
that the base
personal.
is on...
Once I left the VC, I was by the coastline, and that's when the two members of the Tunnel Rats passed by. This is when they figured out I was spying on them the whole time.
Bruh, I knew you betrayed us.
Yeah.
Why'd you betray us anyway?
Well, that's something you have to ask Ryan.
Why Ryan?
Well, you see, you kind of betrayed Ryan.
I didn't betray him. That was Duckton killed Rich.
Oh no, it wasn't just that. You were the president.
What?
You were the president of a communist Butter Republic.
No, I took it over.
After that chat with Lacuna, we spent a good amount of time hunting down the last member of the Butter Republic. And it was Sam. Sam was on a boat, and he was gunning it for his life. He was boating like there was literally no tomorrow. Which there was, because it was pretty much day 100, and he was not about to get killed. But he was being hunted down by literally four guys. Ryan, he wanted his revenge for Rich and for his rightful place in his nation. Sword and Barry, they followed behind, originally being pushed around, and now were the most dominant players on the entire server. And then, there was me, the spy, the traitor, the one who gave all of the information they needed to win. I followed behind, and we were prepared for the final day. Now, Sword would finally cut off Sam, and Sam would try to get in a boat, but would miss. And since Sword has Strider 3, he caught up to Sam literally no problem, killing Sam in an instant. The final member of the Butter Republic was now dead. It was over. After all the fight, all the bloodshed, all the betrayal, it was finally over. The server was at peace. We all started heading back to Sword's base for the final day. We were all glorious, and I don't know. I betrayed the team that gave me shelter and everything I needed. It felt different, but I dealt with it. I had served my king, and it was a pleasure in doing so. I was proud to be a part of these 100 days, and I was glad that I could do my part for our faction. each and every one of us in this faction had their own journey to the top. Some of us were originally attacked and now we're the most dominant. Some of us were literally the sponsor of the entire thing. Some of us were Avengers. And a few of us, well, I mean one of us, was a spy. I was proud of what I had done. And when we finally made it home, we decided that we were going to say our last goodbyes on the 100 days. As we all got together on the wall, I made sure to tell Ryan that it was a pleasure serving with him, and we were both promptly pushed over by SSR. And so, it was finally over. Each of us with our own journey, our own story to tell, each different from one another, and each have a different start and ending. And it was finally time to say goodbye. Thank you guys very much for watching these 100 days. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.